With all of the chaos going on, I think everyone's forgetting that Republicans can't gerrymander themselves out of historical midterm patterns. The party in power, in this case the Republican Party, almost always loses ground in midterm House elections, which has literally happened in 20 out of the past 22 midterms dating back to 1938. And the two that didn't were very unusual circumstances, neither of which apply to Trump. The first and most recent was the 2002 midterms under Bush. Those swayed Republican because Bush had a 63% approval rating on election day because of his response to 9/11. Clearly, there were no crystal balls around at the time. And the other was the 1998 midterms under Bill Clinton. Democrats overperformed in those because Bill Clinton had a 66% approval rating on election day after Republicans had tried and failed to remove him from office. There is no modern historical precedent for a party to gain seats in the House when their approval rating is below 60%. And Donald Trump's is almost half of that in the worst of his second term. Not to mention, Trump himself is ironically another advantage for Democrats. He's built his cult following on a very personal level. They support him because of who he is, because of his name, a name that won't be on the ballot this year, which significantly impacts turnout for Republicans. In 2018, the last time Trump was in office for midterm elections, support for House Republican candidates dropped by 19%. And as a result, Democrats gained 41 seats. He retook control of the House with a 36-seat majority. His approval rating in 2018, when that happened, was much better than it is now, when so many people are leaving his base. Even if this gerrymandering war ended up in Republicans' favor, it's still not enough to save them from the inevitable. Speaking of that, if you saw the Virginia Supreme Court ruling, that's not a final decision. They're still weighing the arguments and the merit of the appeal. The decision today basically just prevents Virginia from certifying the election results before they come out with a final decision. So don't worry, we are still waiting on a decision there. Either way, I want you to remember that Republicans can't gerrymander themselves around historical data, especially when Democrats are beating them at their own game.